This will be a quick review of the Casio Pathfinder PAG 40B-2V. So basically a Casio Pathfinder Series 40 watch. First thing you'll notice is it's a pretty large watch. There's my hand and the watch on it, on my wrist. Pretty good size, but that's makes it really easy to see the numbers and what time it is and different readings on the display. So I'll take this watch off and we'll start stepping through some of the features. So one of the first things here again is it's a fairly large watch. It does have a button right here that says light. I can push that button and it will give you the backlight display just for a few moments, long enough to see what time it is. There is an altimeter button. The altimeter, you push it, it will give you the time in this lower part of the watch, and then the reading in feet or meters. I've got mine set to feet. 2,780 feet. Let's check this against a Garmin 60 CSX GPS and see how accurate the readings are. So the Garmin, 2,740 feet basically. And again, 2,780. It's not too bad considering this is just a device on your wrist that's mainly a timekeeping device. Let's look at one of the other features here, which would be the barometer. Now the barometer will show you the temperature. Right now it shows 84 degrees. Barometric pressure of 29.7. The other thing you'll notice is this downward trend in this graph here. That's showing a low pressure system moving in, and which is true. We do have some weather moving in our area. So that's a pretty good indicator along on the watch there on the display. Now let's check the Garmin GPS and see what its barometric pressure reading says. 29.7 on the Casio. The Garmin shows 29.79. So all in all, fairly accurate. One of the other functions of this watch is the, get straightened up here, it's got a compass function. And it will basically show you the direction of travel based on this side of the watch. The piece with the sensor, it says triple sensor, that's the direction of travel that you'll see. Where it's got the S for south, it will begin to change based on the position of the watch. It is fairly accurate. It's not a full-blown compass, and definitely not a full-blown GPS, but it does give you a fairly good indication of travel. The bezel here does rotate also, so that you can change the readings of north to true north, or however you'd like to set those up. One thing that I have noticed is the temperature reading. It really fluctuates. You can have it on your wrist, and it's gonna. I just had this on my wrist a moment ago, and it's saying it's 84 degrees. I know it's not 84 degrees in here right now. To get a true reading of the outside temperature, you have to leave this watch off for about 10 minutes, and then you'll begin to get an accurate reading of temperature. Press the mode button, it takes you into the timekeeping. You'll see the date, time, and the day of the week. You can go into a mode for recording different settings on your altitudes, basically. Alarms, there's some different alarms. One thing that it does not have is a countdown timer. I really wish it had that. Basic stopwatch with split time on there if you would like it. Back into the main display. It's very easy to adjust. It's kind of old school style watch. You press the adjust button, hold it in, and you can move between the different areas to set the time. 12, 24 hour settings, date display. So all in all, this is a pretty good watch. I'm satisfied so far. It's been waterproof. It's not got any water in it while it's been submerged. A little thick. So there's the thickness of the watch. Let me get a Timex watch that I normally wear